G'day Cladiators, I'm Kenny and I'm talking cladding. That's what I'm doing. And today I'm talking how to wash COLORBOND steel. How do you wash it? How do you wash COLORBOND steel? Well, it's easy. It's kind of like a car. So today I'm going to do up a little video. I'm doing up a video on how to wash COLORBOND cladding and maintain it so that you get the most out of it, so it lasts you forever. And essentially now, watch this from the magic of... Feel like we're in a Christina Aguilera song. Let the car wash, let the car wash, yeah. Well, after the painters sanded everything above it, yeah, and then the owner was like, I need to know how to wash this properly. I don't want to do the wrong thing, etc. So I'm like, well, how about I come and I'll watch the whole thing, I'll film it, and I'll make a video on how to wash COLORBOND, right? But it's certainly cleaner. Like you can see the sparkle in the sheet there. We have installed some HiLand Tray behind us. It is the 265 in Monument Matt COLORBOND finish. Looks fantastic. However, it's the end of the job and it needs to be wiped down. People ask me, what do we need to do? How do you clean it? I'm going to show you how to wash it, because I get asked all the time, how do you wash COLORBOND? How do you make sure that you don't void the warranty? And how do you keep it looking spick and span for a really long time? It's a very low maintenance product. So today I'm going to show you these things. I'm going to show you the processes. What I'm talking about when it comes to dirtiness. You can see it's dirty, but after the builders, there's like a bit of water marks and things like that. You can see here after the builder's done some work, you can see it's quite dirty. I don't know if it's picking up in here. You've got some cobwebs and things, some dirt that's in there. That's all after the painters had come through. So it's just, yeah, little things like this, little marks around the place, keeping it dirty. You can see some runs. Some of that's from the pest control guy, but you can see up the top there where there's like muck. See if I can get closer. Muck along there, and that's the sort of thing that we're aiming to get rid of today. You can see along the top there, it's a bit dirty. The owners basically just want to make sure it's cleaned up properly and that we can show them how to do it in the future so that they can get the absolute longest level of enjoyment out of their beautiful new COLORBOND architectural cladding. So you can see up here we've got some spider webs. You can see it's a bit dirty down the bottom here, a bit dirty along the top. So we're just going to go around and I'm going to show you how to get all this nice and clean, essentially just like a car, right? So you can see that's dirty there. So I'm going to get myself set up. We're going to go around and we're going to hose it all down and get it all wet first. Right, so firstly what we're going to do is go around and we're going to just water it down. So basically putting it on a nice flat semi pressure. So you want a good amount of pressure, but you don't want it, you want to be able to have like a broom type of effect. Because essentially the first process is you're going down getting the excess dust off the top, just like you would at a car wash, washing it all off with that. Next step we're going to go through is get some car wash foam and we're going to spray it all over the top of that cladding to start the process of washing that down. Taking special care and attention, just like a car, if you're going to wash it, you're going to do it in the sun, then you need to be quick in the process of what you're doing. Have you guys subscribed? You haven't? Deng has. You subscribed, eh bro? Yep. Yeah, because he wants to know everything you can find out about cladding, because this guy is one of the Cladiators. He is Gladiator Deng. He's one of our hardest working guys. He's a tradesman. He's done his time with MyCladders, a lot of learning. He's ready now to hit the jobs himself, taking on some of the smaller stuff and pushing himself down to new boundaries. Anyway, like and subscribe if you want to see stuff that Deng, there he is in the background that Rob's just decided to jump in on, that Deng will be doing in the future. We'll talk about Rob later. So what are we going to use for this clean? Well, I've got put some things together which will make your life easy and my life easy. I want to start with this bad boy right here. But what makes this one so special is you can see on the front of all these bristles that they're kind of like split ends on hair, right? On long hair. So instead of they're really, really soft bristles,
but at the end they've kind of like split, you know, worn them so that so it's really soft and velvety. So we're going to be using that brush. So if you're wanting to protect your beautiful Bentley, right, and you're the one that washes the car, you're going to have something like this because it's not going to scratch it. So this is your premium. You can just use a soft bristled normal brush, like normal broom. This one here has the hose connection on the bottom of it so that we can connect up that and get the water going through that if we need to make it even better. Then what we have here is our blower. All right, this is my beautiful blower with the name written all over it to make sure the boys don't flog it off me. But that there we can use to disperse the water once we're done. We also have over here, so from the Bowden's car range, we've got the frother, which essentially we put soap in there and go around and spray that over the top. And we have some pH neutral. So you'll see down, where does it say here, pH neutral car wash. And that there we put over the top of that, and it will do a fantastic job of protecting it. Right, so then we've got some other things to wipe down. Some microfiber towels. So basically, that's what we've got. That's what we're going to do. So I'll start the process. It's quite challenging because I don't recommend doing it when the sun's beaming down on it because it will dry up things quickly. But already I can see here that these panels are looking nice and clean despite this weather. So I'm going to keep going with some more. Now, we've got to be careful on this one because that window is open and we're going to make sure we don't get too much water inside. It is a bathroom, however, the last thing we want to do is like be throwing water in there where the customers don't want that. So I'll be very careful about that. So a lot of the times builders finish the job and then it needs to be cleaned. Essentially it's like a car. What are the things you can use? You can use white vinegar. That's great. If you're just using a small section or you're cleaning a small section, white vinegar. If you're doing an entire house, you'll be there all day with white vinegar. So by following the simple method of hosing it down, getting all the dust and debris off it, then secondly, going through and putting your suds straight on the wall, then getting a brush, which is, it's a very high-end brush, this one that we use here. Sabco is the brand, but one that's got really soft bristles, and if you're going to knock things with it, that you're not going to mark or leave rubber or residue or whatever it is from that, and not going to scratch it most definitely. Then doing that, you want to make sure you wash all that off as best that you can and then dry it with a blower if you can dry it. Otherwise, I mean, to chamois the whole thing would be, look, it does depend on you. You may want to go to that level, and it does get that little fine detail. If you go through and get the little marks and things like that off while it's drying, it makes it a lot easier. Just like washing your car. Think about it in that aspect. If you do it just like washing your car, you're going to have a fantastic result. COLORBOND is going to be your friend on your house now and into the future. That's how you clean a house. This is how MyCladders clean a house. This is how we clean COLORBOND. That is what we're talking about. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. Leave them wherever they leave them. And
is that not scratching?
no, not at all. That's the idea of this broom. It's got like a soft rubber there. And this is designed for washing Bugattis and Rolls Royces and... Did you know that only 37% of the people that watch our videos are subscribed? Oh, I tell you what, we can get better jobs, better outcomes, better tradespeople, we can get better customers if you subscribe to our channel. Actually, I really don't give two flying stuffs. If you got something out of it, good. If you want to subscribe, do that. If you don't, great. Either way, we're doing this. This tells you a bit about us at MyCladders, a bit about me, that we want to do a fantastic job. couldn't call it grub, but a little bit of grime up there and a few spots which we didn't get with the brush. But you see most of it has been taken care of, however, little bits and pieces. So once you're done, just going through with a nice microfiber towel, like Rob is here, we'll just get everything looking nice and sharp and beautiful and clean.
Get another one. I don't know what this is, but I'm seeing it more and more.
Okay, so when you're done, it's basically just going around and wiping off little bits of dust, whatever. Get it nice and tidy, any little bits of extra residue or what have you, just wiping off with a dry microfiber. But it's certainly cleaner, overall cleaner. Oh, you can see the sparkle in the sheet there. Hey there, Gladiators. How you going? We're at Webb Street, and I'm telling you, this is what happens when you get MyCladders to fix the Little House of Horrors 3. Here we go. This is the shot. This is the job. This is the one that we actually got to fix. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I pronounce this one done. So there we have it. We're done. We've washed it. We've done all the things, and now I'm going to take you for a bit of a walk around and show you what it looks like after it's been washed. Now it's really hard to really tell, but it is very clean and very tidy. It feels beautiful. All the extra dust, like might get a little few extra marks here and there like you have. However, that's what you go through and you wipe that off with the microfiber towel, but it's absolutely looking sensational. It's a heck of a lot cleaner than it was before. It's definitely a lot cleaner than it was before. And with ongoing maintenance in the future, it will maintain its magnificent, beautiful look that it has.